Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go over one of the most important fundamentals that you will ever learn, and that is how to properly grip your firearm. It doesn't matter if you're shooting a semi-automatic like this one or a revolver, we've got you covered. Let's jump in. With your dominant hand, you're going to locate the webbing area in between your thumb and your pointer finger, right here. You're going to get that as high up underneath your dovetail as you possibly can. Keep that finger off the trigger, remember those safety rules, and your other 3 fingers are just going to rest comfortably underneath your trigger guard. Your thumb is going to rest high and wait for your second hand to come in. When your less dominant hand comes in, your goal is to make contact with the entire other side of the grip itself. To do this, you're going to take your weak hand thumb and point down your barrel as if you're pointing directly at your target with your firearm. Extend your fingers out. You're going to wrap them over your dominant hand and allow your palm itself to rest on the grip of the firearm. Both thumbs are going to rest one on top of the other on the side of the firearm itself. To make sure that you are holding correctly and you're squared off with your firearm, you're going to look straight down. You'll notice that your thumb and pointer finger are parallel to each other and pointing in the same direction as your gun. You'll also take note that your firearm and your forearm make a complete straight line. That is how you know that you are completely lined up. It's important to make sure that both thumbs stay on the same side at all times when you're shooting a semi-automatic pistol. The reason being, every time you pull that trigger, your slide is actually going to move backwards and forwards at a very quick rate. You won't be able to see it happening. If your thumbs are crossed in the back, you will be sliced and it will hurt. Please ensure that you remain on one side at all times with both thumbs. Now, revolvers have different moving parts, so the grip is not exactly the same as a semi-automatic. Take note that with a revolver, you have a cylinder that will turn and a little bit of powder will burn out, as well as your barrel. Some revolvers, like this one, actually have an external hammer. These are the areas you want to be mindful for, and watch out when you're gripping your firearm. Just like a semi-automatic, your goal is to get as high as you possibly can. Just ensure that your hand is not anywhere near where the hammer is going to come back and pinch you. Finger is going to remain off the trigger just underneath your cylinder, and your other 3 fingers are going to rest comfortably underneath your trigger guard. With your less dominant hand, you have 2 options with this type of firearm. Option 1 is to cross your thumbs in the back. This might give you a little more stability when you're shooting, and in this case, it's completely safe. Option 2, take both thumbs and put them on one side. You will notice one grip feels better than the other. That's going to be your comfortable grip. If you have both thumbs on one side, just be sure to tuck them down a little bit so that they are out of the way of the cylinder. This will avoid any of those powder burns I was talking about. So that's it, guys. Those are the basic steps for properly gripping your semi-automatic and revolver. To make sure you stay up to date on our latest videos coming out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below and stay tuned for exciting new news. And as always, stay safe out there.